Hey, welcome to the channel. Thanks for being here. We've got a fun highlight video here of the 10 longest home runs from the month of April. Before you get into it, please like and subscribe to the channel. There's a rumor going around that if you do that, your team will win today. Something else we got going on today. Stick around to the end, and we'll go over the brawl that came about from one of these games related to a home run. Anyway, have fun, enjoy.
For Freddie,
there's Jose Siri.
that's well hit by Jose Siri, and the Rays are on the board. Wow, what a shot by Siri! His second home run of the year, and that's a tape measure job.
The Rays on the board, and they get their first.
Soler with a double down the right field line. That was with Lamont Wade at first in the 6th inning.
Swing, and there's a high drive. Deep left center field. What a shot. Way back into the night. Adios, pelota. 2/3 of the way up into the pavilion out there in deep left center field. And now it's a one-run game for the second night in a row. Soler has gone deep at Dodger Stadium, and this one.
Tucker's .350 against the Southpaws this year. And Tucker hits it high in the air and deep to right field. Bouchard is back at the wall, looking up. See you later! Over the Rockies bullpen for Kyle Tucker. He homers for the second straight day, and it is 2-0 Astros. Tucker's 7th of the year.
It was over the bullpen in right field, and that's a high wall out there, too, to get it up there. Just a blast.
Rockies get elite speed in Brenton Doyle with one out, and Ryan McMahon at the plate.
There's Ryan McMahon driving a ball to deep right center field. Adios, pelota. Touch him all time. Ryan McMahon, a blast to right center field. His 4th of the year. And the Rockies jump out 2-0.
Jack, I don't think elevation makes any difference with that swing right there. He crushed that ball.
Blue Jays down 1-0.
Vlad Jr. flied out to center, lined out hard to Haniger in right.
And this one in the air to left field, and it is way out of here. Deep into the second deck. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has tied the game.
Park that one in the second deck for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1-1 game. 3rd home run of the season for Guerrero. Hey, and when 108 isn't hard enough, just hit it 114 and 459 feet.
Today than he has in his recent outings this year. He's giving up a whopping 7 home runs already this year and 24 RBIs.
Here's a fly ball way out towards center field. That's another one. My goodness. Got every last bit of it.
Above the batter's eye in center field, Jesus Sanchez. It's his first home run of the season. It's 1-0 Miami here in the second.
460 feet.
My goodness, he absolutely destroyed that baseball.
Jordan's at scoring position in the batter's box, especially here.
Cranks it. Right center field. Arriba. Just like that, the Astros have the lead. How loud was that? What a swing. Effortless.
461 feet on that homer, Steve. As in the box facing Tyler Kinley, pitch by Kinley. And Alvarez smokes this one deep to right center field. Back is Doyle, looking up. See you later! A 2-homer game for Yordan Alvarez. His 3rd hit tonight. And the Astros lead is 9-2. So that is the 17th career multi-homer game for Yordan, his 2nd this year.
3rd best in the game.
And Ketel Marte leads off the leadoff home run last night against Spencer Strider.
Swing and a ball blasted deep left field. Kelnick turning, looking. That is way gone by Marte. 2nd consecutive game. It's a leadoff blast. Yesterday from the left side, today from the right. And it's 1-0 Diamondbacks.
He's just been so much fun to watch play. In spring, I think he wanted the season to start after the first game of spring. He was that locked in, and he's carried that over.
And here's Trout. And there's another rocket. Mike Trout has tied it up with an absolute bomb to the top of the facade in left center field. Trout hammers it, and it's 4-4, 473 feet.
113.1 miles per hour off the bat. That'll bring some smiles.
Well located up and away.
Ooh, and he hits Siri. Second hit batter for Freddie Peralta. The umpire's out in front, and the umpires are going to come in and have a discussion. Are they going to issue warnings? So Siri was the one who hit the home run off of Freddie back in the 3rd inning.
Up a 3-0 pitch that got him in the leg.
And they just toss him. They just tossed Freddie Peralta. No warnings. Now that's not okay.
Yeah, well.
And here's Pat Murphy coming out. There's no way you could eject him after one hit batter.
He's going to lose his mind here.
And Pat Murphy just got tossed. I can understand a warning, fine, I get that. But to have an ejection of a starting pitcher.
Okay, so should there have been warnings given by the umpires and not just a straight ejection? I think it's a pretty decent argument. Normally you would see warnings in a situation like this. However, given it was a player that hit a homer earlier, it was a 3-0 count, which I know the announcers are kind of making it seem like that's a reason why it wouldn't be him throwing at him. But honestly, I feel like the pitcher might have been like, it's 3-0, we're up by 5. I'm just going to hit this guy because he annoyed me earlier. So my gut reaction is that it was probably intentional, especially since both the catcher and Peralta, the pitcher, don't put up a humongous fight. They're, he gets thrown out and he's just sort of like, that's annoying. So I don't know. That's my take, that it did look like it was probably intentional. So let's speed up a couple innings and see what happens the next time he comes up to bat.
On it tonight. Now it's going to be up to Abner Uribe, his 13th appearance.
On the ground, first base, Hoskins flips to Uribe. 1 up, 1 down. Siri retired. Uribe and Siri exchanging some words, and here we go. Oh boy, that's not what you want to see. And here we go.
First of all, you can see him chirping Siri over by first base. Siri, started to make his way out onto the field, and Uribe took an overhand right at him. Boy, does that make your blood boil? Oh. You hit him. You hit him, and he took his base. Right. Now you want to up the ante like that? I want to come out of the booth.
Well, because Uribe just could have gotten one of his own guys hit later on. And some fellas still need to be separated.
Well, that again, listen. You don't like the way that Jose Siri went about taking his trip around the bases. I understand that. You drill him the next time. Right. Okay, it's over. It's over. Sure, now you pull that stunt. That's bootleg. And he waits for Jose.
Look at that.
He waits for him. And right there, it has words. Jose must have said something back to him. And then they converge. And then it just goes into a...
Boy, oh boy.
Throwing haymakers.
And then Rhys Hoskins gets pushed down to the ground by his own pitcher.
Well, Jose Siri actually connected there.
Yeah.
On the second little go-round.
Certainly an eventful night here in Milwaukee.
Okay. So now that you kind of saw that happen real time, I'm going to slow this down about 70% here, and we're just going to go through it. So, Siri's back up to bat, hits the ball to the first baseman. He's, easily out. Pitcher's waiting for him. He obviously says something here. Siri doesn't really like it. He starts to come back onto the field. He's yapping at him a little bit. Umpire jumps in. But then this is where it all starts. Uribe takes a swing. Siri takes a swing. Here comes everybody. Then it kind of turns into your typical baseball brawl with people trying to hold each other back, pulling each other, yada, yada, yada. But here's a couple funny things. So first off, this is what makes me think the whole hit by pitch was intentional, because why is another pitcher out here going after the guy that got hit earlier like this if they're not upset at the guy? So here's what I find the most funny with the whole thing. If you're going to go after the guy, cool, whatever. It's a part of baseball. It happens. If you're going to take a swing at him, you got to at least hit him. I mean, come on. Watch this. He misses there, and then Siri kind of gets him across the arm. And then when Siri's able to take another swing, he gets him across the neck. So Uribe goes after this guy and does a whole bunch of nothing other than getting a big suspension. Misses there. Siri hits him in the arm. Uribe's kind of hanging out. Let's see. Does he take another swing? Not really. He goes for to tackle him, and then you saw there, Siri gets him he kind of gets him across the neck, and then everyone grabs him and pulls them away, and it's normal baseball brawl at that point. Not a whole lot of anything except, this one did have some, there were some attempted punches thrown. No one really full on connected, but I mean, man, if you're gonna go after the guy, you gotta at least hit him. You missed 2 or 3 times and let him get the better of you, which is kind of silly. Anyway, Uribe got a 5-game suspension from the whole thing. He got optioned by the Brewers optioned him a couple days later and just sent him down to AAA. So the whole thing's kind of dumb. Oh well, whatever. I thought it was funny. I enjoyed it. Thanks for the entertainment, Brewers. And hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed these little highlight of all these homers and a little mini breakdown of this little brawl. Hope you guys had fun. Please subscribe. Yeah, see you later.